Am 24.11. ist es soweit und der Black Friday findet statt bei MyProtein. Ihr werdet dort 42% auf Clearwhey sparen können, 55% auf den Rest, auch auf Kreatin. Dicke Empfehlung hier, Pure Kreatin und natürlich auch das legendäre Jelly Belly Whey, hier im Geschmack Buttered Popcorn, was ich mir immer in meinen Hamsterbrei reinmache. Das wird dann nicht mal 14 € kosten oder so. Mit dem Code Franklin könnt ihr dort maximal sparen, verpasst das Ganze nicht. 24.11. der größte Sale des Jahres. Über den Link in der Videobeschreibung kommt ihr dazu. Viel Spaß mit dem Video jetzt.
Wirklich? Wer fährt zum Mackie und sagt, ey, bitte ein Big Mac und eine Pommes?
Geil, Mann! Was für Schweinshack? Was war das?
Du kennst.
Das bin ich. Nein, geht gar nicht. Das war schon immer mein riesiger Traum.
Wir schauen rein bei Eric V. Electric. I let the family in front of me choose what I eat for 24 hours. Wilde, wilde Nummer. Da bin ich mal gespannt, was uns jetzt hier an Essen erwartet, was er da jetzt essen muss. Auf dem Thumbnail konnte man im Entry sehen, eine ganze Familie. Finde ich eine lustige Videoidee. Normalerweise haben Leute immer nur so die Person davor entscheiden lassen, aber nicht eine ganze Familie.
This is a 7,000 calorie meal meant for 10 people. And this is me attempting to finish it for lunch. Hundreds of YouTubers have done the letting the person in front of me choose what I eat challenge. But no one has ever tried to survive an entire day of letting the family in front of them choose what they eat. Until today. By the end of this challenge, my goal is to become the first person ever to survive one entire day of letting the family in front of me decide what I eat at every restaurant I go to. But that's the easy part. How many restaurants I have to visit comes down to whatever number this wheel lands on. 7 families, this is going to be quite the challenge.
First stop is Krispy Kreme. Now for the fun part, waiting for a family to show up.
To make sure I only get family-sized orders, I specifically waited for cars with a minimum of 3 people in them.
Yes. We got our first car, 3 people in it. Could I get whatever the car in front of me just ordered? Okay, sure. That's gonna
Ich weiß halt nicht mal, ob das eigentlich so datenschutzmäßig so konform wäre, ne?
be it. Woo! Let's go. Let's see what's in the first box.
Genau. Genau. 3 Leute und die haben wie viel Donuts? 12, 24, 36 Donuts bestellt, oder was? Was haben die denn bitte vor? Oh, Entschuldigung, ich hab vergessen, wir sind ja, ja, das Video spielt ja in den USA. Das ist alles möglich.
Sorted dozen right here. Let's do this.
The first 3 donuts tasted incredible, and I was off to a strong start until I got to the lemon-filled donut.
Ooh. Remember, everyone, don't forget to hydrate.
After some hydration, I went for a donut I figured I would like, the powdered strawberry filled. After taking down the powdered strawberry filled, I worked my way through a few more donuts. After realizing how long it took me to eat all of these donuts, I decided that I needed a new strategy, and that strategy might surprise you.
All right, our first dozen is down. Woo! We have a dozen glazed donuts. Now I'm gonna eat these in a very strange way, but I just saw this on social media and I have to try it for myself. Go big or go home.
Alter.
This was a sugary abomination, and
Das schaut aus wie ein Pancake einfach. Das waren mal Donuts.
after getting through half, I was feeling. But I was able to finish it off and work my way to the last box.
Our second dozen is down. Now we have one last box. All right, here we go. So now we have 4 strawberry ice sprinkle donuts.
Das sind so richtige Simpsons-Donuts.
He's like a civilized human being. I got started a bit later than I wanted to, but it is 12:50 right now, which means that I have just over 11 hours to visit 6 more fast food restaurants. All right, we're here at McDonald's.
I was expecting to be waiting for a while, but after
Alter, der hat gerade 30 Donuts gerade weg. Und jetzt muss er sich noch mal 6 weitere so Bestellungen reinhauen.
only a minute or 2, I had an SUV show up right next to me.
I'm counting 4 people. Can I get whatever the person in front of me just ordered?
Do I have to tell you or no?
No. You can keep it a surprise.
And that'll be $45.60.
How much? What was the total?
$45.60.
$45.60 is a lot of food at McDonald's.
Looking out, baby. Let's go.
I was excited now, but this excitement was about to be short-lived.
I'll have to park you, sir, on the side of the store.
Okay.
Number 3.
All right, so we got to park on the side. How's it going, man? Thank you so much. Have a good day. Time to get into our goodies. The first item, 3/4 pounders with cheese.
I was actually excited about the quarter pounders until I saw a pickle sticking out. But a challenge is a challenge, and I had to eat them anyways.
Quarter pounder number 1 is down. That was sensational. Besides the pickle, of course.
Included in this order were 3 small Cokes. I finished off the first one with the second quarter pounder, and got to the second one with the third quarter pounder.
Ooh! You can never go wrong with a Big Mac. Look at all that lettuce. Good thing I'm getting my veggies in.
The Big Mac was good, but it just wasn't salty enough, which is why I was so excited about the next item.
Let's move on. Oh my sweet goodness. We have 4 orders of fries. Exercise? I thought you meant extra fries.
Obviously, I need to work on my jokes, but I also need to work on my clothes.
Den Joke habe ich schon mal gehört bei ihm. Oh no! Oh Gott, Albtraum. Albtraum. Wenn du irgendwas umhaust im Auto, das ist fast so schlimm. Nein, ist noch schlimmer, als wenn Essen in die Ritze fällt. In die Ritze, die eine.
Let me be the first to tell you that having ice-cold Coca-Cola spilled all over your crotch while your belly is full of fast food is what hell looks like for me.
God. Oh, it's cold.
There wasn't much for me to do, so I pushed past the pain and worked through the rest of the fries.
Fry number 2 is down.
Digga, ich bleib einfach sitzen. Ich wäre so abgefuckt, oh mein Gott. Ich wär so, ich könnte da nicht sitzen bleiben. Da wäre für mich, nee, Mann, ich muss aussteigen, wegfahren, frische Sachen anziehen. Ich könnte da jetzt nicht so mit kalter Cola in deinem Auto übergossen. Die Coke zieht in die Sitze gerade ein. Der ganze Zucker, boah, das klebt für immer.
In my opinion, McDonald's makes the best fast food french fries, but I want to know down below, what's your favorite?
And only a few minutes later, I had the third order of McDonald's french fries down. After finishing off the last order of fries, all I had left was one final item.
Last fries down. Now we just have one more item, and it looks like it is a baked apple pie.
Okay, ist eine relativ normale Bestellung gewesen. Pro
Now
Person.
let's move on to the next place.
4 Leute, es waren halt jeder ein Burger, eine Pommes und ein Getränk, manche dazu und einer halt Nachtisch.
All right, everyone, I'm headed to one of my favorite fast food places ever. It's time to live Moss. We're here at Taco Bell. And now we wait.
I may have
Einer seiner Fast-Food-Places und dann sagt der Taco Bell. Credibility einfach gerade komplett gone.
gotten lucky at Krispy Kreme and McDonald's, but that certainly wasn't happening at Taco Bell.
Next card. Okay, never mind. That's just one person.
It was surprising to me, but after waiting for over 25 minutes, I finally had what I was looking for.
Oh mein Gott, Alter, so ein richtiger Creep eigentlich, ne? Einfach so ein Typ mit dem Handy in der Hand, der Leute filmt und wartet, bis Leute mit Kindern kommen oder so in einem Auto, die dann filmt hinterherfährt.
Yes. All right, we got 4 people in this truck right here.
But the biggest surprise was what happened next.
Oh, welcome to Taco Bell. What can I get started for you?
Can I order whatever the car in front of me just ordered?
Hell yeah, you can.
Sweet. That'll be it.
See you soon, buddy.
Thanks. Did he just really say hell yeah?
Hell yeah, you can.
The employee didn't tell me the total, but with the last 2 orders being as big as they were, I had high expectations.
Thank you very much. All right.
Geil. Oh mein Gott, die wussten, dass er jetzt endlich hohe Erwartungen hat und dann ist einfach nur Getränk.
We have what looks like a Sprite or a Baja Blast. So this is the opposite of a lot of food, but the place I want to go to next, I'm very certain we're going to get a lot of food there.
Aber cool, es wirkt so, als würde er es wirklich so real durchziehen, die Challenge.
2 months ago, I did the letting the person in front of me choose challenge on my Girlfriend and I's channel. And I got the most unexpectedly giant order at one of the best fast food places of all time.
KFC.
So that's exactly where I decided to go next. KFC. The good news was that I only had to wait 15 minutes before I saw a family pull up.
Oh, yes. There we go. We got about 4 people in this car.
The bad news? Well, that was what that family decided to order.
All right, how can I help you?
I have a bit of a weird request. Can I get whatever the person in front of me ordered?
You sure can. 12-piece family meal, half and half, 2 mac and cheese, 1 large fry.
All right, that's gonna be it.
It turns out that whoever was in front of me ordered the 12-piece family meal, which feeds up to 10 people.
I'll see you at the window.
Thank you. All right, they weren't supposed to tell me what it was, but that is a lot of food. Holy sh! Everybody, that is a lot of KFC. Shout out to the Colonel.
As a KFC lover, I knew the first piece of chicken would be amazing. But the question on my mind, was it still gonna taste amazing after 12 pieces? I was gonna find out, but I had to finish the bucket first.
Comment down below what your favorite kind of fried chicken is. Some people like thighs, some people like drumsticks, but me, I'm a big fan of breasts.
I was fully aware before this meal that I was most likely gonna feel terrible after this chicken. But I wasn't even done
Jetzt 12 von diesen Dingern da drin. Das knockt dich ja komplett aus, Alter.
yet, and that was already happening.
All right, we only have a few pieces of chicken left. Oh man, fast food is dangerously delicious. So you've eaten 8 billion calories of it.
My goal was just to make it through the bucket and figure out the rest later.
Last one.
Oh mein Gott, das ist ja endschwer.
Finally, I was able to finish off the last piece of chicken.
All right, everybody, I'm calling that done.
Alter. Also den Bucket zu essen, das ist brutal.
I am so gonna regret that tomorrow morning.
Next, I set my sights on the first out of 3 sides. A family-sized order of French fries.
I'll pick that up later.
Next, it was time for side number 2.
What is this? Oh, yes. Now we have a side of mac and cheese. Of course, I didn't get any silverware.
This is right about when I came up with an absolutely brilliant idea to use a biscuit as an edible spoon.
If you're new to the channel, sometimes I eat like a uncivilized human being.
This was good, until the stomachache hit me moments later.
Oh, man. Oh, this is not good.
The only option for me was to try and finish as much as I possibly could.
Yeah, seriously, who needs a spoon when you can just use a biscuit?
I was just happy to have made it to the last side, or what I thought was the last side.
All right, our mac and cheese and our biscuits are down.
After checking the bag, I noticed that the extra box was actually an additional item to go along with the massive family meal.
This next one right here, I don't know what it is, but ooh, that smells like something very spicy.
This was an order of KFC's spicy wings.
Spiciness in the middle of a food challenge like this is the last thing I need.
But to my surprise, they actually weren't that spicy.
All right, that's actually not bad.
Until I got to the second one.
Oh, never mind, that's really bad. Woo!
I had taken down as much as I could,
Oh, my mouth is on fire.
but enough was enough.
All right, everybody, here's the deal. I have like 6 wings left, and then I have one last container of mac and cheese. But since my mouth is on fire, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here.
I was the happiest guy ever only a few hours before, but now my stomach was a wreck. My goal from the start of this challenge was to become the first person to ever complete a challenge like this. And with only 3 places left, quitting
Kannst du mal ein Video bei KFC machen? Ich esse die ganze Speisekarte. Habe ich dieses Jahr schon gedreht, findest du auf dem Kanal.
wasn't an option. But unfortunately, what was waiting for me next was only gonna make this challenge even harder.
And we're here at Carl's Jr. Now it's time to wait. That vehicle has 3 people in it. I'm not gonna lie, everybody, I am fast fooded out right now. I was actually wondering if I could get whatever the car in front of me ordered.
That would be 16 at the end of the window.
All right, thank you so much.
4 Sachen
At
ist
this
easy.
point, all I could think about were the spicy wings that were waiting for me at the next meal.
Good thing about Carl's Jr. There's like no spicy things on the menu.
Oh, but there are.
Thank you so much.
At first glance, I had no idea what these were, and then I read the receipt.
Jalapeno Poppers.
All I gotta say, folks, is pray for my booty hole. Oh.
Each jalapeno popper I put into my mouth just made my stomach ache
Das hört sich schon so falsch an. Jalapeno Popper einfach so, als würde der später wieder rauspoppen.
even worse. But surprisingly, I was able to finish off both orders and move on to the next item.
All right, jalapeno poppers are down. Oh, and this is most definitely going to be saved for after the rest of this KFC, because I'm going to need it after all this mac and cheese and spicy chicken.
Earlier, I used biscuits as edible spoons, but now I had a better idea.
What I'm about to do is probably illegal in half the countries in the world, but you know what? I'm going to try to do it anyways.
I was hoping the mac and cheese was going to help with the spice, but unfortunately, it wasn't.
All right, my mouth is now back on fire.
As the spice was destroyed,
Der will das in 11 Stunden schaffen, Chat. Habt ihr das bekommen? In 11 Stunden. Ich bezweifle, dass er das irgendwie packt.
destroying my stomach and my taste buds, I was starting to get worried.
All right, all of our chicken's down. The spiciness is not doing very good things to me right now.
I knew that if I could just get through the last few bites of mac and cheese, along with the last 2 Carl's Jr. items, I would only have 2 more restaurants left.
All right, everybody, the mac and cheese is
Oh
down.
my Gott.
Now we have the thing I've been looking forward to the most. Some very cold and sweet strawberry swirl cheesecake.
Das ist halt richtig gut, ne? Wenn du so Schärfe im Mund hast, dann solltest du ja eigentlich immer Milch zu dir nehmen und Schokolade. Also was Fettiges. Ja, was Fettiges. Und weil irgendwie Fett halt so diese Schärfe von der Zunge zieht.
If you're still with the flow of the video, drop a cheesecake emoji down below.
The cold cheesecake may have been an instant relief to my taste buds, but it was an atomic bomb to my stomach.
I gotta be honest, everyone. My stomach is making noises it really shouldn't be making.
Remember what I said a few minutes ago?
Spiciness in the middle of a food challenge like this is the last thing I need.
I wasn't kidding about that, but I mean the other thing I said.
Pray for my booty hole.
Yeah, I was gonna need those prayers, because on my way to the next place, I got an unexpected surprise, and not the good kind either.
Oh no, that's not good.
Now, we've all been here before, and it usually means one of 2 things happen. So instead of heading to the nearest fast food place, I headed to the nearest bathroom. My sincerest apologies to whoever uses that bathroom after me.
Here we are at Wendy's. Now we wait again.
The only spicy thing at Wendy's are their spicy nuggets. With how things were currently going for me, that's exactly what I expected to get.
Right, here we go. 3 people in this car. Can I get whatever the person in front of me just ordered? Yeah, that's it. I feel like a beached whale right now.
To my surprise, when I rolled up to the front window, I got the healthiest thing of the entire day.
Hi, 2903. There you go.
After getting the waters, I expected a salad, or at least something my body actually needed. But what I got instead was the opposite of healthy.
All right, everybody, we have our Wendy's. My life.
With time running out, I knew that if I got anything cheesy or spicy, my chances of completing this challenge were going to be very slim. Whoever was in front of me ordered 3 Wendy's cheeseburgers, which meant that I didn't have to worry about spice. But the cheese, I wasn't so sure about.
I gotta do what I gotta do.
Even though the first burger felt like a brick going into my stomach, I was happy about one thing.
Shout out to this person for getting some water. At least their beverage choice was healthy.
I knew all I needed to do was make it past these burgers and fries, and I'd have just one place left to go.
3 Leute, die bestellen ja immer das Gleiche, ne? Irgendwie ein Getränk. Das sind immer so richtige NPC-Bestellungen. Ein Getränk, ein Burger und eine Pommes dazu. So richtig, hier, zack, zack, zack.
One place left
Und dann
to
auch
go.
noch alle 3 das Gleiche. Hä? Also wirklich so richtig, richtig NPC. Wenn jetzt einer nach meiner McDonalds-Bestellung zum Beispiel rankommen würde, dann würde der sehr wahrscheinlich einen McFlurry mit Karamellsoße, Smarties und Oreo bekommen. Das auf jeden Fall, weil das bestelle ich fast immer bei McDonalds zum Beispiel. Dann 1 oder 2 vegane Burger, vegetarische Burger, diesen Veggie DS oder wie auch immer der heißt, da dieser eine neue. Und vielleicht noch eine Pommes, eine mittlere oder irgendwie sowas. Das wäre so eine Bestellung, die von mir kommen würde. Wenn Sophia meine Beifahrerin ist, dann vielleicht nochmal einen vegetarischen Burger und eine Apfeltasche. Das bestellt Sophia immer und eine Apfelschorle zu trinken. So. Da merkt ihr, das ist schon voll bunt gemixt, Alter. Und nicht so, ich kenne niemanden, der die gleichen Sachen bestellt wie ich. Und ihr kennt auch niemanden, der die gleichen Sachen bestellt wie ihr. Wer da draußen macht so eine Bestellung? Wirklich? Wer fährt zum Mackie und sagt, ey, bitte ein Big Mac und eine Pommes? Das ist sehr, sehr verdächtig, NPC.
But finishing an insane challenge like this wasn't going to be that easy.
I have a very strong feeling that I'm going to regret this next statement, but if this video gets 70,000 likes, I'll do this for an entire week. So drop a like if you haven't already.
And don't forget to subscribe.
Was, wenn...
Exercise, I thought you meant extra thick thighs.
Oh, er wird's machen, Alter. Eine Woche.
It's a little after 8 o'clock right now, and all I have left is one more fast food place.
After eating at 6 fast food places over the day, I felt like I'd eaten at 60. In fact, I'd eaten just over 22,000 calories of fast food. But I was only 1 restaurant away from being the first person to ever finish a challenge like this. After waiting a little over an hour for my stomach to settle, I knew I was most likely in for a surprise at the final place.
All right, everyone, it's about 9:45 right now. Unfortunately, a lot of fast food places are closed right now, so I'm hoping I can get to one of the last ones that's open near me. Chick-fil-A time.
With it being so close to closing time, I was expecting to have to go somewhere else. But fortunately for me, I got lucky.
Oh, yes. All right, I saw 3 people in there. I'm taking it.
As I drove up to make my order, all I could think about was how big this meal was going to be.
I was actually just wondering if I could get whatever the person in front of me just got.
You ever said something out loud and then it just happens? Well, sometimes for me, the opposite actually happens. Because the family in front of me ordered 1 small lemonade. Even though this was the final stop, I always like to leave off on a good note when it comes to my food challenges. And this just wasn't it. There was just one last thing left to do.
But everyone, I'm gonna make you a deal. I'm gonna flip this coin, and if it lands on tails, Chick-fil-A really is the last stop and this challenge is over. But if it lands on heads, I'm gonna go to 1 more fast food spot. It is very late at night, so hopefully I'm not waiting here very long.
I'm not gonna lie, I waited well over 30 minutes and I was about to give up.
Ja, aber dann hat er das aber nicht in 11 Stunden oder so gemacht, oder? Wenn du schon mal, er hat jetzt 8 Spots und er ist ja bei ganz vielen so 20 Minuten, halbe Stunde. Der sitzt ja allein, keine Ahnung, 3-4 Stunden nur im Auto. Ja, aber wahrscheinlich, der ist wahrscheinlich schon sehr schnell, ja doch. Aber 3-4 Stunden ist er so im Auto und wartet er nur.
But I stuck it out for another few minutes, and it's a good thing I did.
All right, you guys, there's 3 people in that car. We're gonna go with that because I'm very tired and I have less than an hour left in this challenge.
Okay.
Can I order whatever the person in front of me got?
Whatever the card just left?
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
That's it.
Before I flipped the coin, I felt confident I could handle another fast food place. But as I drove up to the window, my stomach started fighting back.
Oh, okay, that was not good.
But with just under an hour left, all I had was just one last meal. I just hoped it wasn't going to be huge.
That's what she said.
It's like I have a newborn child in there. Everyone, it's about 11:47 right now.
Ich muss sagen, wenn ich jetzt so diese Challenge drüber nachdenke, es wäre schon mal witzig, das mal selber auszuprobieren. Ich sehe sowas immer, denke ich mir so, klar, so, erstmal Credits an ihn natürlich dann, aber ich denke mir auch so, das will ich gerne selber probieren. Wie schwer ist das? Geht das euch auch so, wenn ihr so Sachen seht, dass ihr euch dann immer fragt, ihr wollt das selber auch testen und gucken, wie schwer das ist?
No, I'm feeling it.
Aber das habe ich bei allen
With a
Sachen.
$20 order, I was expecting this to be manageable until I opened up the first item. Oh no. Trust me when I say I've never hated jalapeno poppers more in my entire life. There was only one thing I could do to get these down.
Alright, these are actually pretty tolerable.
Wow Sauce may have been able to help me get these down, but I had 7 items left and time was running out.
Thank goodness for sugar-free ketchup. Thank goodness for sugar-free syrup.
After getting into the mini pancakes, it was clear that my brain and my sanity were melting away completely. But when I got to the breakfast jack, I knew that I was only a few items away from completing this challenge.
Looks like we have 7 minutes left. We have whatever's in that bag. These 4 tacos. Oh.
Widerlich, was der sich
After
da
working my way
aufbaut.
through the 4 tacos, all that was left was one final item.
We have egg rolls. Everyone, these challenges have been getting crazier and crazier over the last couple of months. Guess you could say I've been on a roll. Just like that, everybody, at 11:59, I've survived an entire day of letting the family in front of me choose what I eat. Oh my goodness. Subscribe and give the video a like if you haven't already. If you'd like to see further.
Habt ihr gerade den Bauch gesehen? Einfach wie Thor, wo er fett geworden ist.
Subscribe. Give the video a like if you haven't already. If you'd like to see further fast food carnage, it's not gonna be for a little while, but you know what? We're gonna leave it at that. But anyway.
Ja, krass, Alter. Geile Videoidee auf jeden Fall. Feiere ich sehr, Mann. Und wir werden ihn sehen, wie er eine Woche das nur ist. Wie geht das denn bitte? As a family of 5 with 3 growing boys, we always have leftovers when we eat these types of meals. You never fail to surprise me with what you are capable of. Also das ist schon gestört. Er hat 24.082 Kalorien gegessen. Das musst du erstmal machen, Alter. Dann musst du danach überhaupt noch stehen können. Danach geht eigentlich gar nichts mehr. Krank. Ihr könnt, wie gesagt, gerne bei meinem Protein vorbeischauen. Code Franklin. Link ist in der Videobeschreibung. Kuss geht raus. Nutzt den Sale. Gönnt euch ja was, damit ihr nicht so fett werdet. Beziehungsweise, dass ihr fit bleibt. Weil ihr seid ja eh schon.